Yo, what is up, Lavish family? It is your boy, Lavish Chris, today, back with another amazing YouTube video today, guys. Today, we got the top 5 theme teams in Madden 21 right now, right? This is what makes the game fun, right? Switching theme teams, rocking with your favorite team, and, I'm just going to inform you what are the best top 5. It's in an order, but, feel free to take however you want to take it, right? So, nonetheless, if you want to join the 500 subscriber giveaway, all you got to do is like, comment, subscribe, comment down below which one you would want to win. $25 Xbox or $25 PSN or a free piece of merchandise, and you'll automatically be entered, right? This is a pretty big one, so big shout out to you guys for all the support, man. Make sure you subscribe, bro. It's free and it'll help me out a ton and keep motivating me to make these videos, right? So nonetheless, a quick word from our sponsor, and we're heading right into the video, boys. Are you totally disgusted at the idea of wasting all your money on Madden packs? Have no fear, ladies and gentlemen. My sponsor is here. MMO EXP with the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market. Just use code LAVISH at checkout for 5% off and start building a competitive team now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm going to try to go through these as fast as possible, bro. So Washington, number 5, right? You're coming in with Trent Williams and Brandon Sheriff as the only 2 actually usable linemen on the team, which is totally fine. You can find 3 fillers right here. Shouldn't mess up your tier 10 at all. And then you got the best tight end in the game, right? Vernon Davis. He's the fastest and most athletic all around. Good at run blocking too. Good at catching. Amazing at route running. So this is what you really want at a tight end position, bro. You also got Chris Cooley, Logan Thomas if you can't afford him. Drop down to Chris Cooley, bro. Still an amazing card. He has the possession archetype, which is the best tight end archetype in the game. So super dope right there, man. You got the new Alex Smith, or one of the newer Alex Smiths upgrades. Coming in at a pretty solid quarterback spot, right? So I wouldn't say he's like top 3, but definitely a top 5, top 7 option. Coming in with Santana Moss, Terry McLaurin, Keenan McDarrell, and Djax, right? So this is what you want. Probably top 2 wide receiver core in the game, along with Sean Alexander, so probably like top 5 running backs. So really trying to break down and show you guys how amazing this team's offense really is. And the only thing holding it down is like the offensive line. That'd be all. Of course, the fullback spot, they don't have any. So nonetheless, Washington theme team offense is amazing, to be honest. It does need a lot of work, but we'll take that one step at a time, right? So 93 offense right there. Heading to the defense where his team really excels, and they're gonna be one of the main reasons why you want to pick this team. So starting off with a very aggressive line, right? You got London Fletcher, LeVar Arrington. You got Chase Young, the best right end in the game right now, arguably. Along with Justin Smith. So yeah, you got Montez Sweat, right? An amazing card, very affordable too. Just super dope all around. And you got Deacon Jones, you got Ryan Kerrigan, all very usable options and pretty cheap at the time. So you got D'Angelo Hall, Deion Sanders, Troy Vincent. The only 2 usable corners on this team, in my opinion, are going to be Troy Vincent and Deion Sanders. And then obviously you need an upgrade from like DRC and Chan Bailey. So again, Landon Collins, still an amazing option at safety. He does lack a little bit in man coverage, but he kills in all the other stuff like zone coverage, speed. And yeah, Sean Taylor just kills in every single thing, to be honest. He's a little low on the coverage stats, but when it comes to hit power, tackle, pursuit, speed, he's going to kill it for you, right? So if you want like a more of a little coverage and a more cheaper option, you can go Kendall Fuller. Still very usable, to be honest. But yeah, I love the Washington team, and they're going to be top 5 for a very long time. They have been all year. So they deserve this spot, man. They definitely deserve top 5, and I love it, bro. They have some very good viable options. And remember to be putting in your team jerseys. Make sure you be getting that, make sure you try to get to that tier 10 out of 10, right? And you can be that +2 speed, which is what everybody's looking for. Nonetheless, let's get into number 4. So at number 4, at no surprise, man, we got the Raiders, right? Again, at very usable options, and the very only usable options on the O-line are going to be Lincoln Kennedy and Rodney Hudson, right? But then you get to Darren Waller, who is one of the fastest tight ends in the game, probably number 2 behind Vernon Davis. But again, a very great option, okay? He's amazing in route running, he's amazing in catching, and he's good in height and all that stuff, and he's just very usable, right? I think he has like 73 run block, so that's what you like to see right there. Again, they do lack at wide receiver 3, but you got Randy Moss and Jerry Rice for the most part. And then you are going to have a filler at number 3, probably like Djax or Terry McLaurin or something, or some wide receiver that you really like and you have fun with. But Bo Jackson, again, you can get this card with like 40,000 training. He does have a bypass on his 96 card. So super dope right there, man. This Bo Jackson is actually amazing. I do run a 25 Raiders, 25 Bucks team, so that's super dope right there. But with Rich Gannon, right, he does get Hot Rod Master, Gunslinger. He does overthrow some shit, but it is what it is, bro. Hopefully we see another Raider quarterback coming in hot. But Marcel Reese, again, a very good fullback. One of the best fullbacks in the game right now, probably behind Patrick Ricard. But nonetheless, that is going to conclude the offense for the Raiders, right? Heading into the defense, you got Khalil Mack, Ted Hendricks, Trace Armstrong, Richard Seymour. So they do lack on the ends, but it is what it is because I just replaced them with Khalil Mack and Ted Hendricks, and it's just all around a good time, right? They do have Warren Sapp, who's a very good run stopper. And you got an amazing cornerback core, right? That's what everybody uses this theme team, because you got Rod Woodson, Charles Woodson, and the new Nnamdi Asomugha, whatever, however the hell you say his name. So yeah, very, very viable options right here, bro. This Nnamdi card is absolutely amazing. They do lack on safety a little bit, so you're gonna have to use some fillers right there. Rather it's Jamal Adams or whatever the hell you want to use, right? So again, at free safety, same thing. I would not use 95 D'Angelo Hall. But it is what it is, bro. The Raiders are like one of the, maybe one of the cheaper theme teams in my opinion, but a very, very viable theme team. I do think they deserve this number 4 spot. They've been top 5 almost all year, and it's for a very, very good reason, right? Just a very, very solid theme team. One of the, probably the best special teams when it comes to Sebastian Janikowski and Shane Leckler. So super, super dope right there, man. Nonetheless, heading into number 3. Okay, so at the number 3 spot, we have the 49ers, right? And this team is just all around super solid, bro. They got some upgrades they really, really needed to make sure this team stays in the top 3 for a very, very long time. And I say that because they got Trent Williams and Larry Allen, right? The only 2 really usable options if you are playing competitive. You need an amazing team, right? At least 95s and up. But they do have Mike McGlinchey, Randy Cross, Laken Tomlinson. Obviously, Larry Allen and Trent Williams are the only ones that stand out to me, and should be the only ones that stand out to you. So they got this LTD, Vernon Davis, again. One of the best, probably the best tight end in the game, but he's a limited, so it's super, super expensive. But you could drop down to George Kittle or even Jordan Reed. I'd preferably go with George Kittle. He is very, very cheap, to be honest. And he comes with a combination of speed, catching, and run blocking. So it's what you want in every single tight end, right? So there you go, a little budget option right there. But nonetheless, when you come down to wide receiver, they were missing a wide receiver 3, but they got filled with that, bro. They got Isaac Bruce, Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, right? Arguably one of the best wide receiver cores in the game. Let me know down in the comments below how you feel about this 49ers team. I think it is still top 3. Let me know down in the comments below if you disagree with me or anything like that, right? If you guys want to see like the Dolphins are a good one. There's also some other teams, bro, that are pretty good, right? So coming at running back, you got Barry Sanders, obviously. Raheem Mostert is a very, very viable option. He should be hitting 99 speed, very, very easy on your 49ers team, especially with tier 10. But Joe Montana, a very, very viable option and pretty good in the game. Kyle Juszczyk, pretty good run blocking fullback along with some speed and some bulkiness. So heading into defense, bro, we got the newer Jimmy Ward, and they do lack on safety a little bit. But this Jaworski Tart is still very, very good, bro, especially when you're using him. And he's going to have some crazy speed, bro. I think it's like 97, 96 on a 49ers team. So that's up to you guys, bro. I would recommend using him in my opinion. But when you head over here to the linebacker core, Ahmed Brooks, right? A very, very aggressive linebacker combined with power move and speed is just absolutely amazing. What you want on the line at all times. But nonetheless, you can also go to Ricky Jackson. He does need to upgrade. Maybe we see like Ultimate Legends upgraded very, very soon. But you got Justin Smith, who does provide that ×3 49ers chem, coming at 97, right, with the new Legends upgrade. And you got Nick Bosa. His Series Redux is pretty viable, to be honest. I wouldn't say it's too expensive. Brian Young, DeForest Buckner, and it's insane cornerback core, right? So I love so much about this team. The new Amdi, Rod Woodson, Deion Sanders, right? Everything you want in a cornerback core. Could also go to Richard Sherman if you run zone. But yeah, I do think the cornerback core for 49ers is arguably the best. If not, I would say the Ravens may have one of the best too. But honestly, they do have some pretty similar cards where they both have Rod Woodson and Deion. But the Ravens do have Marcus Peters instead of Nnamdi. But Nnamdi's honestly better in my opinion, so that's what it is. Nonetheless, I do think the 49ers do deserve this number 3 spot, and they will be for a very, very long time. Let's get into number 2, baby. Okay, guys, so remember, on the O-line, I really want to try to get my overalls, like, above 94 and beyond. So, like, this offensive line obviously has 4 very usable O-line members. Everybody except Jari Evans. So, you can find a filler right there, bro. They have one of the best tight ends in the game, probably top 5 in my opinion. Maybe even top 4 is Jermichael Finley, right? He has a combination of speed, route running, and just the amazing catching is impeccable, right? And he has a very good archetype too, in my opinion. But this team does come with Mark Clayton and Alan Lazard. They are missing a wide receiver 3. That's totally fucked up his name, bro. It's Alan Lazard. But they're very shitty on running backs, but that's no problem because you can just use Barry Sanders, and it's just a good time all around. They do have the new A-Rod. Honestly, my favorite quarterback in the game, bro. Probably the best quarterback in the game. But yeah, maybe behind Tom Brady, but A-Rod does have one of the best releases in the game, bro. Just super, super dope, man. I'm so happy to see this card out as NFL honors. He deserves it. But I do think the Packers are number 2, and it's for a very good reason, bro. They have all-around pretty solid offense. The O-line's crazy. Wide receivers need some work. Honestly, just a wide receiver 3. Maybe we see like a Greg Jennings, Ultimate Legends. Maybe that'd be kind of crazy, but maybe we do, right? So heading into defense, we got Adrian Amos, right? Behind Jamal Adams, I do think he is one of the best strong safeties in the game. You got Micah Hyde, who's still pretty usable, especially on a theme team. But hopefully we see an upgrade from him very soon because he honestly deserves one and it will just be super, super dope to play with. They have Ahmed Brooks. Again, a very good speed, power, move linebacker that everybody loves to have on their team. Ted Hendricks, 6'7", right? Crazy. He does have speed and it's crazy. He goes with Green Bay, goes with the Raiders. Super, super dope, man. Middle linebacker is nothing special. But when it comes down to the D-line, right, you got Reggie White, you got Julius Peppers, you got Kenny Clark, Zadarius Smith. Super, super solid. And then we head to the cornerback core. I do like the 2 cornerbacks they do have. Jair Alexander is one of my favorites, to be honest. But when you see the cornerback 3, it's very, very weak. So maybe we see a Kevin King upgrade, maybe even a Casey Hayward Jr. upgrade. That'd be very, very viable. But you are going to need a cornerback 3 filler. Preferably Dion or maybe the new Amdi. So that'd be super, super dope. But I do think they do deserve this number 2 spot just because of how well-rounded their team is. And they just have a shit ton of options at offense, right, to go to. So nonetheless, let's head into number 1 in my opinion. Let's get it, baby. There's one card on this team that stands out to me and really deserved the number 1 spot. And it was this Randall Cunningham upgrade. One of the most athletic quarterbacks in the game, along with some crazy throw power, some crazy abilities, some crazy accuracy stats. I love Randall Cunningham, bro. And that he's along with this Ravens team is absolutely stunning, bro. He also does get Eagles, Kevin, if you didn't know. But you get a Ricky Williams, Raheem Mostert combo with Steve Smith Sr., one of the best wide receivers in the game, arguably. Devin Hester is alright. They do lack on 2 wide receivers, but maybe Marquise Brown sees another upgrade because he honestly deserves one, right? Willie Snead, maybe. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, you have the best tight end core in the game. You have Darren Waller, you have Ben Coates, you have Mark Andrews. I love the Mark Andrews card. I do think Darren Waller is the best choice to go to. Mark Andrews is a very, very viable and cheap option too. So I do like that right there. Ben Coates wouldn't be my preferably top 2. But now they have a very insane offensive line, right? All 5 players are so usable. Especially Marshall Yonda, especially Ryan Jensen, especially Ronnie Stanley. Super, super insane, bro. You guys can fill in the right tackle and center if you want. I preferably wouldn't, just because they're very usable, bro. But they do have the new Ultimate Legends, Adrelius Thomas. He has a crazy combination of speed, power move, tackling, pursuit, play rec, all that good stuff. He's there, man. Same thing with Matthew Judon. He's a little bit of a user, in my opinion. He's not too good at pass rushing, I believe. He's like one of the better run-stopping outside linebackers in the game. But you do have a combination with Ray Lewis. And you got Yannick Ngakoue, right? He's crazy at speed, crazy at finesse move. Just everything you want to see in an end, right? And then I think they do have the second best cornerback core in the game. With Rod Woodson, Marcus Peters, Deion Sanders, Marlon Humphrey. This is an insane cornerback core, bro. It's just absolutely stunning, bro. This Marlon Humphrey gets an upgrade. It's going to be super, super dope, bro. They got Ed Reed. They got one of the best free safeties in the game, Eric Weddle. It's super insane, right, to think about it. But yeah, Ed Reed's still pretty usable, in my opinion. You may use a filler right here. You could honestly afford one as long as you keep that 50 out of 50. Ravens can, right? But nonetheless, guys, that's going to conclude the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to support me, bro. Subscribing is free and help me out a ton. Nonetheless, if this helped you out at all, make sure to like button. Peace out, Lives family. I love you guys, bro. Stay safe.